Hi guys, this is Sean from Indonesia. I'm at an event here in Jakarta, Indonesia at Lewi's Organics. There's a farmer's market here with a lot of locally created goods here, a lot of creative products, a lot of skincare, a lot of fashion and accessories. So let's get started with this tour. So we're just walking in from the main road here, and pardon the traffic noise. It's actually early in the morning, people are still setting up, so it's not that noisy yet. Here are some local produce here. It says, Saya Organic. I'm organic, so there's chicken eggs. There's like a bunch of different locally grown products here. Look at the display, it's super cute. So Lewi's Organics, they are a food producer. They do export a lot of the local produce. And yeah, I guess it's the farmer's market portion of the event. There's a lot of ginger. This is kunyit. Kunyit is the turmeric, I believe. And there's some locally made, I don't know what this is. So I believe everything here is made of recycled plastic or repurposed plastic. These are some of the samples of the finishing that they can do. And this is one of their products here. And I guess you can make different things. This is the soap dish.
Yes, this is soap dish.
This is really nice.
This is a tray, this is a tissue box, so we can make a lot of things.
Yeah.
We can also do bigger stuff like tables and chairs.
Cool. Where are you based?
We're based in Jakarta.
Jakarta?
Our workshop is in Kranggan, Bekasi.
Nice. Thank you. Very nice. And look at those furniture as well. So this is what it looks like, yeah, when you are...
So this is a sample of the plastic we collect.
Yeah.
And then we sort it per color.
Yeah.
And we shred it to create products like this. Right?
Yeah, wow. So they were just explaining that everything here is made with natural color from the bottle itself. And I'm guessing they last pretty much forever because plastics don't really degrade over time. So they're very durable probably. This is a really cool way. So the napkin holders here. So yeah, reach out. They may have more products than what they're showing here. So yeah, thank you so much. There's a lot of different, sorry, there's fan blowing in my mic. There's a lot of different rice here. I guess these are grown locally. Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Interesting.
From Central Java.
Central Java. Thanks. And here we have some honey and some fruit juices and some. This is like a ketchup. Ketchup is like soy sauce, and that's a sweet dark soy sauce. Some black rice here. Yeah, so there are a lot of locally grown. This is like ground up. This is actually very delicious. This is ground up red ginger, and I'm sure there's a little bit of brown sugar in here or palm sugar. They mix it very nice. You just mix hot water with it and it's really, really tasty. So this is jamu. This is like a traditional Indonesian concoction where you mix different types of, I don't know, I guess these are from pressed fruits, nuts, and things like that. There's like different recipes from different things, and it's all traditionally passed down from generation to generation. This is a modern way to look at it. Normally they come in a very different type of setup, but they have some known benefits because they're all made with like natural products, although science hasn't managed to prove any of them. But because they have been passed on from generations, we're pretty sure it does work. Look at this. This is like kunyit asam. Yeah, this is like turmeric and asam. Asam is like a sour fruit. I think it's known to be good for like digestion and things like that. So this is I believe microgreens, maybe the journey of seeds. So I guess they're encouraging people to sprout their own seedlings and grow their own food sustainably. And I think this is the way of the future, because with so much food insecurity these days, it is very nice to have the option to grow your own in the backyard. How beautiful is this setup? Look at all these beautiful pots. I believe these pots are probably biodegradable.
Yes.
Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, they have.
Make it by yourself.
Yeah, this is a growing kit here.
Yeah, growing.
Let me see. The name of the brand is
Farm Organic.
Farm Organic. Way up there. I'm gonna zoom in. That's the name of the brand. Thank you. And there's some vegan kimchi here. Radish vegan kimchi. Yum. That looks really good. Kale. Yeah, that's kale.
Yes,
That's new to
kale.
me. Kale is delicious, especially
Yes.
kimchi. My
Yes.
gosh. Okay. All made here in
Bandung.
Bandung.
Yes.
Okay. Oh yeah, tom yao.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is good with garlic and just
Yes.
fry. But ini raw bisa juga.
Bisa.
You can eat it raw too, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, microgreens are actually very sweet when they're young, usually. Cool. Thank you. And here's some more of the locally produced. There's coffee beans, honey. And there's some ikat fabric here. I just came back from Sumba, so sorry. So there are some beautiful. Oh, I love the color tone. Love the color tone on these. And here are some more rice. And Indonesia actually has a lot of diversity of rice. Really interesting. This is like red organic rice. I believe some of these are already in export grade. And this is some coffee beans here. And of course, Indonesia is known for its coffee, tea, and rice. But sadly, we do still import our rice, I think from Thailand, because we're not self-sustainable with our rice production. Really good. So this is tempeh, this is soy chips. And also this is one more thing that we're not sustainable with, self-sustainable with. We don't grow our own soy. A lot of our soy are still imported from overseas. But I have a feeling these are grown locally or not, the soy. These soy are grown locally here. And this is really good. This is, I have this. Ini dari Jogja bukan? Oh yeah, you guys are from Jogja. Sorry, I missed this. So this means it's straight directly from the farmers in Jogja. So this is probably fair trade, I guess. Yeah, I have this brand. I have pineapple. Yeah, it's really, really tasty. I love the jam. I still have it in my fridge. This is really good, probably the coconut pineapple. Interesting. Look at all these noodles. They're all made with different. This is carrots. This is beets. This is from dragon fruit. Dragon fruit noodles. Nice. Here is another brand that repurposed their material. So this is the steps. I really love that they showed this illustration. So they turned this to this really cool like cotton ball type thing, and then they turn into like this felt. It's almost like a wool. So then that is the final product here, and they have a lot more back there. So these are all made with repurposed plastics. And the name of the brand is, and this is the name of the brand in case you want to reach out to them. Sorry. These things happen. Okay, I'm walking into the interior of the building, and I think it's worth mentioning that sustainability is a huge theme in this event. So this is Good Vibes. So they are a skincare brand locally. They make a lot of natural skincare products, soaps, essential oils, shampoos, deodorant. And I really love what they said here on the shopping bags. This is a really cool little shopping bag with a little tag here. And then inside there is a permanent store. This is part of Lewi's Organics. So there's a lot of traditional wares here from NTT. Yeah, from NTT. It's like an area on the east of Indonesia. I actually came here a few months ago. I'm going to link that video up above where I did a tour of this place, and I can there's more detail as we talk about the products inside. And here's some more of the locally made woven baskets, woven bags, products. Look at that, I love the display up there. And moving forward, we have this brand here, Lewi. So this is what their mood board kind of looks like. So they do make everything quilted here because they use only leftover fabrics. So everything here that you see is one of a kind. There's only one of these. That's really interesting to repurpose everything and create a unique product with a higher value. This hat is really interesting as well. So yeah, those are actually aroma sachet bags. You could actually refill it later. And yeah, they have a lot of these cool little bags. And these frills here, they serve as a fashion accessory too, you know. So you don't need to wear something with a huge sleeve anymore. This is really, really cool, actually. Look at that. That's an example of what I'm talking about, if you know what I mean. How beautiful is that? This is a brand based in Bali, and they use natural tie-dye materials. And these are some scrunchies, some cool little hats. This looks like a cool bag. I'm not going to open this, but this looks like a really, really cool bag here. And there's a little, I don't know, I never know what to call this. It's not a bib, but it's something that you wear over your shoulders. And then there's a lot of fashion and accessories here. I believe these are probably bandanas or really funky clothes. This is cool bags over here. Look at that shirt. Wow. And here's another fashion brand. I guess this is for mommy, that's for the child. So this is Ruang Tanam Jakarta, and they are a local plant store here that is still doing really well. So there's some syngoniums here. Tricolor, yeah?
Yeah, that's
Tricolor. And then you also have some formula. This is a
for the fertilizer for the leaf.
for the leaves. And then there's some fertilizers here as well.
Dynamite repack.
This is dynamite that's repacked, and this is
Starkle G for the insecticide. For insect and dynamite repack.
interesting. It's my first time seeing Sparkle G here actually.
Yeah? It's very nice, better than another.
Yeah. Obliqua, and there's some potting mix here, and there's a crazy Billy Thai variegated here. Let me come around. Look around. Wow. This is an it plant right now. A lot of people are looking for this. And of course, there's a lot of variegated monsteras here and some Florida beauties. So everything's here, you know, potting mix, plants, and fertilizers, pesticide.
Yeah, we provide anything what plant needs.
Yeah, and I really like that you have like a banana here and like a, what is this, a satyr behind here.
Color.
Yeah, and it suits here. Look at that. It's like a halo above it. Very nice. I really like your sensibility on the placement and your effortless styling. Everything looks really, really on brand. You want to say hi real quick? Hello. And we're moving to the final area of the event. There's some tea production here. This is the name of the brand, Denyut Bumi. I guess there's a lot of tea here, and there's some hand sprays over here. A lot of different kinds of tea leaves and infusions. I guess you could infuse with lemon, florals in your drinks. And here is another tea producer. Look at how beautifully styled this is. This looks very, very fancy. This is really, really beautiful. I love their packaging and branding. So this is Sare Botanics, and they do essential oils. There are some bar soaps here, and some sprays over here. Really like their sensibilities here. So we're gonna talk about this real quick. This is really, really interesting. So they're based in Semarang, and they do create these eggshells that's ground up, and then they use a binder to create these, to harden it, to create products out of this. And the final product here is actually biodegradable, and you can also break it down and when you're done with it and just spread it all over your soil, and it becomes a natural fertilizer. And the product itself is actually food grade, so you can actually have products like this. This is actually a scented candle, but what's really cute is this. Look at this. This is like an egg coaster or egg tray, but it's made with eggshells. So this is pretty ironic and pretty interesting. I'm actually a huge consumer of eggs, so this really makes sense for me, because I have all these egg cartons sitting on my table with these unattractive packaging. This is really cute. This is really cool concept from this brand. Here are more aromatics. This is really interesting. These booths here, it means that they are invested by the government. So I guess it's a government body that invests in small businesses that produces locally made sustainable crafts. And I guess there's some food products here as well. This is really interesting. Sign me up. I'm kidding. Look at these beautiful coasters here. Interesting. I believe these are recycled from newspaper. And this is some beautiful hand painting here on the baskets. There is a local brand of batik called Kami Suka. And this is, I guess, the men's section here. There's some oversized shirts. So these are beautifully dyed in an indigo color. I love this color. It really suits me. It's really stylish. And there's this particular one. Look at the fabric on this. This is beautiful. This is totally my vibes. And there's also some red colors and neutrals as well. And then back here there is another brand of accessories and also clothing. I guess all this is really cute. Look at that, and those earrings. And back here there are some clothing items. I really love that they're very strong on their branding and their display. So this is made with linen and tencel, I guess. I just read here. There is a coffee shop in there. We did an extensive tour of the coffee shop and its producer. This is made by Lewi's Organics itself. They are a food producer and exporter. Ever since the last time I came here, they did upgraded their ceramics, and I really love this. This is really beautiful. The color tone is quite unique. I've not seen this anywhere else. And I just really love his sense of display. Everything was done nice. And look at all the water propagations up there. And there's some nice coasters down here. It's so eerily quiet here. I guess there's an event and everybody stepped outside for a minute. But this is the vibes of the space. It's really, really beautiful. And that's that Halmalomina down here. Beautiful plant. Look at that camouflage on these. And over here, there are some terrariums. There used to be something else along this ledge, but they've upgraded it. How cute are these? These are really, really nice. I love how they're, like, look at that one there. This is really, and all that breathing air, all the condensation in there. Really, really interesting. There's a little bit of a tiny palm in there. And there's some succulents in there too. It's probably suffering there. There's a sansevieria actually, and some phytonias back there. Here is a ceramics booth. And the name is Tanakita Ceramics, and this is some of their work. I really like the finishing on these. And this little pinch right here, this is pretty elegant. This is probably very good for water propagation. This is a beautiful shade of green too. Look at the gradation of color. This is amazing. I really love the finishing on these. Very, very tastefully done. So these are like crystals, I guess, for healing. I'm actually not very familiar with what they do, how they work, but they look really, really beautiful. Look at this beautifully cut stone. And all of these are beautiful as well. And this is super cute. Look at these little guys over here. Here we have a sustainable booth. There's two brands here. One is the normal. So they are basically these pellets that you put in water and then they turn into this. It's very good for traveling, camping, or in a small home living. And over here, Papel, this is like a packing material, basically. Like they have all these to replace bubble wrap. Really beautiful. I really love the packaging on these. And this, I really love this. I adore them. So this is from a neighborhood that I was born in Morakarang, in Jakarta. And they do this beautiful pottery. And that lamp over here, this is really, really funky. So she told me that this is actually noodles, and this is a recurring theme for them to have it everywhere. Actually, in this area, noodles are kind of a staple food. It's really well known for the food there. Look at this really, really cool incense holder. And then all these really cute pots. They would make such beautiful cover pots for plants. And I was actually looking at this too. This would be really, really fun for growing plants in water. Imagine if you just put water in there and you just stuck like a long cutting and just have the plant, maybe like the leaf, just kind of swirl around in the middle. Really funky. And we have some booby coffee mugs here. And I really love what this says here. So when nothing goes right, go to the left. Really, really quirky. And this is a really nice pot too, if you look at the details. Oh, and this brand, they do host workshops. So here's the information in case you want to sign up. This next booth is Semesta Living. So there's a lot of different potteries here. Look at this, is this Gilby Studio? I don't know my anime very well, but these are all really, really beautiful finishing on the mugs. There's a booby coffee mug here. And this dreamlike cups here. This is cute. Look at that too. And it's also nice. And that actually caught my eye back there. This is a really, really beautiful color combination. There's some beautiful mugs down here that I think would look good with plants in them. So you can just put a plastic pot of plants in there. And there's some little ones here. And this is actually my booth. So this is a business that I've had for about 4 or 5 years, maybe even more. So we do these natural bar soaps. But then we've expanded into different product lines. In case you missed out on my natural bar soap video, I'm gonna link that video up above. But these are all naturally made, no perfume, no fragrance, no preservatives. What else? And they were made with the hot process method. So I'm really, really proud of them. They've really brought me a lot of benefits for my skin. But we've also have the hand sanitizers, disinfectant, and actually in this event, we're launching the mosquito repellent. So this is one that is in an oil format you can apply to your skin. So not only does it repel mosquitoes naturally, used by lavender, lemongrass, and rosemary essential oils, it doesn't harm the mosquitoes too. So this is a really good way to repel mosquitoes. And the formulation here also helps you nourish your skin, moisturize your skin, and repair any previous mosquito bites that you might have had before. This one here is actually the room spray, so it's the same blend, but this is for not for the skin, so it's for to spray all over the area, and then it will last about 30 minutes to an hour. It keeps the mosquitoes away, and it makes your area smell really, really good. So this is good for cars, for bedsides. If you have children, you can spray this safely around them, not on them, keep in mind. And this is a product that I really, really believe in. This is my deep sleep potion. We do have the regular sleep potion over here, but this one is even deeper. So it's made with vetiver, lavender, and chamomile essential oil. So whenever I spray this, I will have a really, really very deep sleep. In fact, sometimes I would wake up and not know who I am, where I am. It takes me a while to get back up. So this is just how good it's worked for me. Of course, this doesn't work the same for everyone, but if you've been having sleep problems, maybe it's worth trying this one out. And we do also have this travel size soap bars, soap options. They're actually very tiny. So you use them only once, and then they kind of get used up, get depleted after one use. So this is good for like camping, or if you're traveling somewhere. It's good for this hand, body, and face. We also have the body scrub here, and it's actually made, let me see if I can open this with one hand. This is made with sugar, which is brown sugar, salt, what else is there? Essential oil blends, I can't remember which, coconut oil, and actually we do use our liquid soap in there. So everything here is completely natural. It scrubs really well because we not only use sugar, but we also use salt in there. So this is really, really amazing. It's a product that I really love using. Alright, so I guess it's worth mentioning that this event is going to be 4 days long, and it's going to be until this Sunday. I hope that you've discovered cool things here today, and I guess I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.